What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Life Knowledge video. My name is Justin Alphabet. Go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe below. Tell me something you like from the video and share with a friend. Today we're going to talk about the 4 pillars of life, which are health, wealth, happiness, and love. And let's get into it. Okay, so we have the 4 pillars, just basically of life in general. People call them different things, there's different people that call them different things, but I'm just going to call them the 4 pillars of, life right now. Other people call them different things, like I was saying, but, so essentially, when there's 4 pillars, it's hard to know which pillar to start building first. As a man, as a woman, in general or whatever. And I'm here to give you guys the guidance on the steps you should take and which ones you should take first. Which steps you should take first in these 4 pillars. So the first step you should take is towards the health pillar. And let me explain why. So we have health, which is number 1. The reason why you want to put health first is a couple reasons. First off, when you prioritize your health, you're prioritizing you first as a person. If you start to get more fit, you'll start to be happier and healthier and more confident. The love will start to come to you, and the wealth will start to come to you as well. There are people who recognize that being healthy or being fit is a status symbol, which means that, like, when you see a well-chiseled person or a well-built man or woman, physically fit, that kind of person, you just automatically think this person has discipline. This person has a drive, a motivation, a purpose. They're getting up in the morning to work out. They're staying up late to work out. They're fitting in a workout somewhere in their day, which means that they are prioritizing their health and their self, which is a very high-value trait. If it breeds respect. Other people respect you if you prioritize your health first. And that goes with women, that goes with men, it doesn't matter. People will just automatically respect you more if you have a great physique. And it's a psychological thing. It's not something that you can change or anything like that. You can't disprove it. It's something that's built into us biologically. We're attracted more to people who are more fit, and that's it. So, obviously, like, after that, health is the first pillar. The second pillar after that would be kind of whatever you choose, but there's happiness, there's wealth, and there's love. But personally, I would choose happiness second, and the reason why I would do that, to work on that second pillar of happiness, is first off, working out and health builds your happiness. So by starting, the base and working on that pillar of happiness or of health, you're also building the pillar of happiness at the same time. It's like a byproduct. It's like helping set you up for more success in happiness as well. And so, like, as a byproduct, the fitness aspect of it will start the building blocks of your happiness automatically. So you'll start to be happier once you get into a fitness routine, once you start to experience like a runner's high, or try some great pre-workout that gets you real happy, or like an energy drink, or just like the serotonin rush or the dopamine rushes of working out, socializing at the gym, achieving your goals, like those sort of things help you have a happier, more fulfilling life. And if you treat it like a game, it's so much easier. So treat your workouts like a game. Try to level up, try to do a little bit more than you could last time. If you squatted the bar, put some 10s on there. If you squatted 145, put another plate on, see what you can do, challenge yourself, and allow yourself to fail. let yourself fail, push yourself to your limits, see what you can and can't do, and work up to what you can do, and just challenge yourself with different things. And with happiness, there are lots of ways to be happy. Health is not the entirety of that, but the reason why happiness is and should be your next building block is because after that comes wealth. Wealth should be your third one. And the reason why you want to have wealth as your third pillar is because wealth only amplifies what you already are. So if you're a bad person or a sad person, your wealth will amplify everything that you are. Let that sink in. Like, if you're a good person, your wealth will amplify your goodness. If you're a bad person, your wealth will amplify that as well. And we can see that through a lot of different actors and famous people. And a great example would be like Amber Heard. She has a lot of wealth and she used it towards nefarious purposes. Or just a lot of people who are in the I'm not gonna actually name names, but we look at Dwayne Johnson and he's a good guy. He's a good man. He's not a nice guy. He's not a people pleaser. He does what he wants and he gets things done. And it's not perfect, but his wealth has amplified what he is, and he does have good core values of manliness and masculinity and being a good person, being choosing a good right path. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of other people, like let's say Jeffrey Epstein or people like him, who their wealth amplified who they were inside also, and they weren't great people or aren't great people. So that's why it should be the third pillar. Make sure you're happy first and you're good with yourself, that you have self-respect. And back to pillar number 2, on happiness. I just want to ask you guys, what is it that makes you happy in life? I want you to write down 3 things, the first 3 things that come to your mind that make you happy. And as long as they're legal, moral, and ethical, do more of that. It could be going to spend time in nature, finding more peace, finding more confidence, finding more healthy, lifestyle traits, eating better, a good steak, a good salad. There are so many things. Sports, mechanics, building, creating. There are endless possibilities of things that can make you happier, socializing, etc. So yeah, that's the second pillar, and building into the wealth one. Wealth obviously is much easier to achieve when you are happy. So if we take a look at Ebenezer Scrooge or people of that caliber, they didn't have happiness. And if you don't know the story of Ebenezer Scrooge, it's a sad man who has a lot of money, basically, and all his money just makes him more sad. And so it's better to have happiness and money. Obviously, don't skip that step of happiness, because you can be happy and have no money, and you can be happy and have all the money in the world. But it's better to just choose to be happy in both situations versus choosing one or the other. Choose happiness first, and then allow the wealth to come into your life. Okay, and the fourth pillar is love. As a man, this is just a commonly known fact, is that women want men who are resourceful. They want someone who can protect them, who has abundance. And if you're not an abundant, man, then chances are a lot lower of getting a high value woman. The most valuable women go for the most, abundant men. And so by, increasing your value and your wealth and your status as a man, that's a higher chance, gives you a higher chance with, the highest value females. And for females watching this video, do the opposite, like look for men who, do have abundance, but also appreciate a man's potential. Like there are some men out there who are hard workers. Like they will do anything for you. Most men out here are willing to lay down their lives for a woman, and so just appreciate that. Like appreciate what a man is willing to do for you. Notice it. Look at it. What is your man willing to do for you? And I mean, if you think about it, like wars have been fought over what men are willing to do for women. You look at Paris of Troy. If you ever seen that movie or read any of the books about Troy and the Trojan horse and that whole book and everything, there's Helen of Troy, and basically a whole war was fought over this one woman. And obviously she probably loved that attention. Women love attention, as we all know, and that's okay. And just appreciate the attention that a man is giving to you, especially if this man is a high value man or just a good man. Sometimes a good man is 10 times better than a high value man, because a high value man won't value you as much as a good man will. So pay attention for that. Is your man a good man, a high value man? Like what kind of man is he? And just be grateful for what you have, because like there are a lot of good men out here who are just keeping to themselves nowadays because they they're tired of women taking advantage of their kindness. They're just out here working, building their status. And that's a lot of my friends, like a lot of my guy friends, like they're out here, just working. They don't really want relationships. They don't want love. They're just building their blocks and putting in the time and the work. So keep an eye out for those guys. And guys, keep doing that, like keep building yourself. Don't stop building yourself your whole life. Like there's always something to be done, and that's a good thing. Don't look at that as a bad thing. It's good that you're creating your life, because creation is exciting. It's part of the journey. Like the journey is all about creating your life and creating your lifestyle and creating a life that you're proud of, like that you're happy, that people respect you for. And it'll all be worth it. Like the journey is so much fun, and it's a great process. So yeah, that's why those 4 pillars should be in that order. Like I said, health first, happiness second, wealth third, and love last. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment below. Have the day you deserve, and let's level up.